Republic of China was founded in 1912 in China. During that time, Taiwan was under the Japanese colonial rule as a result of the 1895 Treaty of Shimonoseki by Qing, set at Taiwan in 1945 after Japan surrendered at the end of the World War II. The Republic of China government relocated to Taiwan in 1949 while fighting a civil war with the Chinese Communist Party. Since then, the ROC, or the Republic of China, has continued to exercise effective jurisdiction over the mainland of Taiwan and a number of outlying islands, leaving Taiwan and China each under the rule of a different government. So, during 1500s, it is commonly believed that European sailors passing Taiwan record the island's name as Isla Formosa, or Beautiful Island. The official name of the country is Republic of China. Democratic is a type of government of Taiwan. Taiwan is a multi-party representative democratic republic whose head of state is a president. The premier is the head of the government and the president of the executive yuan. The government of Taiwan is based on the three people's principles: the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The Constitution of the Republic of China maps out the structure of the government and the legal duties of each division. The Constitution effected in mainland China in 1947 was first used in Taiwan in 1987 after the end of the martial rule in Taiwan. The Taiwanese Ministry of the Interior estimated that the population of Taiwan is 23,739,195. Like any other nation, Taiwan has a capital city. Taipei is the official capital city of Taiwan. Furthermore, Taipei is a special municipality of Taiwan. It is located approximately 16 miles southwest of Keelung, which is northern port. Taipei is mostly located within the Taipei Basin, which is an ancient lake bed surrounded by the Keelung and Xinjiang rivers. So, before the city was built, the region was inhabited by the Han Chinese who migrated to the basin. Taipei City is widely regarded as a political, economic, and cultural center of Taiwan. The major cities of Taiwan are Taipei, Kaohsiung, Taichung, Tainan, and Bangkok. In terms of economy, Taiwan is the 5th largest economy in Asia and 15th largest economy in the world in terms of GDP, or gross domestic product. Taiwan is a capitalist economy, which means that privately owned companies decide on production techniques and operate to earn profit. Bank and industrial companies that were previously owned by the state are now also privately owned. In 2014, Taiwan exported $318 billion worth of goods. Its principal exports include electronics, flat panels, ships, petrochemicals, machinery, metals, textiles, plastics, and chemicals. The large percentage of its exports go to the following countries: 27.1% goes to China, 13.2% to Hong Kong, 10.3% to United States, 6.4% to Japan, and 4.4% to Singapore. The 2014 imports of Taiwan totaled $277.5 billion, giving this country a positive trade balance of $40.5 billion. A positive trade balance means this country exports more than imports. Its major imports include electronics, machinery, petroleum, computers, coal, organic chemicals, and metals. A large portion of its imports came from the following countries: Japan 17.6%, China 16.1%, and the US 9.5%. Tsai Ing-wen was born in 1956 in Taipei City. Growing up in an auto repair shop run by her parents, her family background instilled her with a spirit of small and medium-sized enterprises, professional, dynamic, resilient, and hardworking. Dr. Tsai graduated from National Taiwan University with a Bachelor of Law degree in 1978. She then studied in the US and UK, obtaining a Master of Laws degree from Cornell University Law School in 1980 and a PhD in law from the London School of Economics and Political Science in 1984, specializing in international trade law and competition law. After finishing her studies and returning to Taiwan, Dr. Chai served as an associate professor in the Department of Law at National Shangqi University in 1984 to 1990, a professor at the Suzhou University School of Law in 1991 to 1993, and a professor in the Department of International Business at National Shangqi University in 1993 to 2000. Dr. Chai joined the Democratic Progress Party, or the DPP, in 2004, and then became a successful DPP candidate for an at-large seat in the Legislative Yuan in 2004 to 2006. Dr. Chai represented the DPP in Taiwan's 13th-term presidential election in 2012, becoming Taiwan's first female presidential candidate. She ran again as a DPP candidate in 2016 and was elected as the nation's 14th-term president. She is the first female head of state in Taiwan's history. Tsai Ing-wen is also the first female head of state in Asia who was not born into a political family. Prunus May, or also known as a plum blossom, is a flower which produces shades of pink and white and gives of a delicate fragrance. It was adopted as a national flower of Taiwan on July 21, 1964. Plum blossom has a great symbolic value for the Chinese people because of its resilience in harsh winter. The Formosan black bear, or Selenactus tibetanus formosanus, is a subspecies of the Asiatic black bear. It is also known as the white-throated bear because of the white mark on its chest, and the dog bear because they are known to bark like dogs, and it is the largest mammal in Taiwan. The new flag of Taiwan, which had been the Naval War ensign since 1914, it has a background of red with a blue canton bearing a white stylized sun. The red, blue, and white stands for the three principles of the people of the Nationalist Party or the Kuomintang Party, which is nationalism, democracy, and socialism. The official language of Taiwan is Mandarin Chinese. Taiwanese Hokkien, on the other hand, is also a dialect in the country, mostly used by the people of the Fujian descent. Mandarin is commonly used among the areas in Taiwan, and it is a medium of instructions in schools. What is the national dress or costume of Taiwan? Well, there is no national dress or costume for Taiwan at the moment, according to the ROC or Republic of China law. The traditional dress is subjective to the ethnic culture of the people. These costumes are the costume of the Aboriginal tribe of Taiwan. Baseball is the country's most popular spectator sport. It is commonly considered the national sport of Taiwan. Taiwan is highly diversified in terms of religious belief, with the practices of Buddhism, Taoism, Christianity, Mormonism, Yigandao, the unification of Church, Islam, Eastern Orthodox, Judaism, and Hinduism. Today, all sorts of deities are worshipped in the same temple, forming one of the unique features of religion in Taiwan. The new Taiwan dollar is the official currency of Taiwan or the Republic of China. The currency code is Taiwan dollar and is commonly abbreviated as NT or New Taiwan dollar or simply dollar in front of the amount. In the blue sky with a white sun symbol, the 12 rays of the white sun representing the 12th month and the 12 traditional Chinese hours, each of which corresponds to 2 modern hours and symbolize the spirit of progress. Taiwan has many ethnic groups, with the largest group being the Hokklo Han Chinese with about 70% of the total population. These people intermarried with the native and adopted some of their customs and assimilated some of the aboriginals. The Hakka are Han Chinese who originated from the Hakka-speaking provinces of China. These people make up about 14% of the total population of Taiwan. The mainland Chinese are a group of people who migrated to Taiwan in the 1940s from mainland China after Kuomintang lost a Chinese Civil War in 1949. The migrants mainly consisted of soldiers, merchants, bankers, and other people who feared communist rule. The mainland Chinese controlled most of the political and economic spheres in Taiwan until the 1970s. The Taiwan independence movement weakened the dominance of the mainlanders, giving the local Taiwanese a chance to rule the country. The aboriginals are found in the mountainous terrain, narrow eastern plains, and Orchid Island in Taiwan. The aboriginals are the indigenous inhabitants of Taiwan who have been assimilated into other communities through intermarriages. The aboriginals have lost a great deal of their cultural identity due to intermarriages, cultural assimilation, and continued contact with colonizers and making some of their tribes to become extinct while others face a threat of extinction. 81% of the population of Taiwan are affiliated to a certain religious organization. Religion in Taiwan is diverse and includes aspects of Chinese traditional culture. The Constitution of Taiwan allows for the freedom of worship. Religious beliefs and practices have evolved over time due to various influences from the immigrants and through interactions with different cultures within Taiwan. A large percentage of the population in Taiwan are Buddhist, Taoist, and atheist. This is the Lantern Festival in Taiwan. The Sky Lantern Festival was invented during the Three Kingdoms period. The Dragon Boat Festival is said to commemorate the death of a minister and a poet named Ku Huan. Yangmingshan, or the Bright Sun Mountain, has a luscious golden sunsets and steam from volcanic vents, waterfalls, and hot springs. If mountains are royalty, Yoshan or Jade Mountain is the crown prince. At 3,952 meters, it stands as the tallest mountain in Taiwan. The peaks of this mountain are covered with snow. Zushu River is the longest river in the country, covering a distance of 116 miles. This river also serves as an official boundary between South and North Taiwan. Goping River is the largest by drainage area in Taiwan, and it is the second biggest river in the country, covering a distance of 106 miles. Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall is a landmark built in honor of Chiang Kai-shek, the former president of Taiwan. Taipei 101 is an engineering marvel and the first building of its kind in the world, spanning 101 stories above the ground at 508 meters. The building was designed as a symbol of technology's evolution fused with Asian tradition. Beef noodles is one of the most liked common cuisines in Taiwan. Delicious beef noodles requires three essential elements, which are noodles, broth, and beef. The famous snack originated from the south of Xinjiang. It features small size, considerable amount of fillings, juicy and fresh taste, thin wrapper, and exquisite shape. The Fu Guangshan Monastery, or the Buddha's Light Mountain Monastery, sits on a bamboo hill on the left bank of the Gaoping River. The National Palace Museum is one of the tourist spots in Taiwan. It has a collection of over 700,000 ancient Chinese imperial artifacts, some of which date back to the Neolithic period. Takeshi Kaneshiro is one of the famous personalities in Taiwan. He is a Taiwanese-Japanese singer and actor. Jay Chou is one of the famous personalities in Taiwan also. He is a Taiwanese singer, songwriter, record producer, and actor.